My Amigos! Oh yeah, kids! Welcome back to the channel, my amigos. Welcome back to the vlog. Oh yeah, so this is the second day in Las Vegas at Siena Golf Course. This is right down the street from Arroyo. And today we are playing, it's a $325 buy-in. If you win first place, you can get up to, I think, $1,400 all in all. So let's go ahead and get started, my amigos. You guys are looking sharp, my friends. And that was a turd. This is 420 yards. It's a par 4. It's the first hole, and I completely bailed on that, and it went out of bounds. Went right over the houses. So, yeah, a little disappointing to start that way. I don't know what the heck got into me. But I will admit, I think I was a little bit nervous. I had 118 into the pin. I left it a little bit short. And then I was putting uphill, maybe about 30 feet. Oh, yeah. Get in. Get in. Oh. Oh. And a tap-in double. Yeah. No bueno. All right, here we go. Hole number 2, 393 yards. It's a par 4. I went with my driver, and I just cut back on it. You can see how strong the wind was blowing. It was probably around 12 to 14 miles an hour. And then I had 137 in. I used my pitching wedge, left it a little bit short of the green, but in a really good spot. Chipped up. And then I missed my par. Ouch. So that's 3 over. 3 over. I get 5 strokes on this course, my amigos. Okay, here we go. Hole number 3. 562 yards. It's a par 5. I did a really good job. I hit a booming drive. The wind was behind me, so I had to have hit it probably like 330 easily. Wind was behind me, guys, so it's not like I'm patting myself in the back. It's just I hit a good drive, and it was a really low shot. And then I put it greenside bunker with my 4-iron, and then I hit it super long, and I hit it in a spot where the green sloped downhill, so I hit it a little bit long with my 56-degree wedge out of the bunker, and then I had a putt upwards. Left it short, which is something that I had been doing, you know, consistently in the last couple days. And you can see I'm left hand low right there. Look at this putt right here. Left hand low. I just wasn't comfortable at all. I don't know if maybe these greens were really slow, but I was not comfortable at all putting left hand low. All right, here we go. Hole number 4. I'm 3 over. It's 448 yards, par 4. I bailed on it, went to the right-hand side. And then I had 147 in. I used my 9-iron. A little bit long. Wind was behind us. And here's a downhill putt right to left. And that went super long. Man, I was spinning right here. I was like, what the heck is going on? Whew! Luckily, I saved that for par. Spinning. Head was spinning big time. All right, here we go. Hole number 5, 159 yards. It's a par 3. Nice shot. It was only playing like 137, I believe. But on the card, it says 159 yards. And so this is my birdie putt. And I just missed that, but left it in a really good spot. And what I did, my amigos, is I just switched. I think this is still left-hand low right here, because it's a short par putt. So that's a par, back-to-back pars, right? This is hole number 6, 405 yards, par 4. Faded it in. The wind was blowing from left to right. And then right here I had my 9-iron, 147 yards in. And you can see I'm trying to goad the ball to go from left to right. And then right here I made the decision. I'm going to go back to my old style. You can see I'm going right hand low now, because I just wasn't trusting the left hand low. I kept coming up short consistently yesterday and today. So right here in the middle of the round, I decided to go right hand low. And I missed that, but something just felt a lot more comfortable. You know, and it's something that I'm really glad that I actually made this decision. That's enough of that. Okay, here we go. I had a bogey there, so now I'm 4 over with 5 strokes. Hole number 7, 194 yards, par 3. I went with my 6-iron. I ended up coming up a little bit short. The wind grabbed it and dropped it into this bunker. So I just had to get out of here, which isn't too tough. That's not too tough of a shot. I'm really comfortable out of the bunkers. And there it is again. You can see right hand low. This is for par. Maybe about 12 feet. And just left it short, but I am feeling a lot more comfortable with this putting style. So there goes my strokes. That's it. 5 over. I get 5 strokes. No more. Hole number 8, it's 563 yards, par 5. I need to go aggressive here considering I'm 5 over, so there it is. I went with my 3 wood. My 3 wood, and I had 263 in. The wind was going from left to right, and actually I hit it way long. I'm actually chipping back right here. I put myself in a really tough spot. And hopefully the lip of the concrete right there doesn't grab my ball and kick it back towards me. That was really uncomfortable, but I got it over, got it to bounce onto the cart path, and then got it over. And I was using my 60-degree wedge right there, which was a huge mistake. I should have used my 56 and it would have kicked all the way down, but I'm a dummy and my head was spinning a little bit, so I didn't do that right, didn't play that very well. A little disappointing watching this afterwards. Wow. And here we go. This is for par to stay at 5 over. 5 strokes handicap. And that was a terrible job. Just didn't do a very good job. So yeah, now I'm 6 over. 6 over on the front half. Wow, just blowing it up, guys. Absolutely blowing it up. Let's go to hole number 9. Okay, so I went with the nice, easy driver shot right there. I was trying to place it in the perfect spot, and I actually did, only that I put it into the rough. This is hole 9, 420 yard par 4. Okay, I'm 6 over. And then I had this pretty easy shot right here. I only had like 142 in, so I clubbed down. I clubbed down because I didn't want to go long. And I went with my pitching wedge, and I ended up getting a flyer out of the rough. And I thought, man, it went long, and there's water all along this left side. So I thought it went out. I thought it went into the water, and I thought that was the end of the round for me. But luckily, it stayed up on top of this little embankment right here that was over the hill.
All right, here we go.
Luckily, it stayed up, and then I just chipped back up. Right? And so that gave me a par opportunity right here. And I missed it. Ew, gosh. So that's 7 over. 7 over. And it all started with an OB on the first hole. Now, I would like to mention, guys, this looks really bad. especially now that I watch it afterwards, because I'm not this guy. I'm not this player that you see, this sloppy ass, goofy, making dumbass mistakes over and over and over. Yesterday I made a lot of mistakes in the previous round, and I shot 8 over 80. I'm supposed to be a single digit handicap. And then I look at all these mistakes, just making dumb mistakes. And I just want to mention, guys, that when you're in competition, it feels, and you're making mistakes, it feels like you're the only person making these mistakes, but it's not. It's everybody is making these mistakes. Everybody throughout the round. Now, one of the things that is leading to this is the wind was pretty strong. It was blowing from 12 to 14 miles an hour. That's a variable that is unseen, but everybody makes the same exact mistakes during the round. And I just want to tell you guys that when you're in competition, stay out of your own mind and stop beating yourself up thinking that, you're the worst player in the world. You're not. Everybody is going through the same issues. And that's how I was feeling at the time, but I was still trying to make adjustments throughout my round by going right hand low, by trying to hit it a little bit lower than typical so I could keep it out of the wind, by clubbing down with the 4-iron, by not swinging out of my shoes, which is something that I used to do a couple of years ago whenever I would get frustrated and mad. So the only thing I do want to say, guys, is at the end of this round, it's a little bit of a rant, which I'm giving you guys right now, is stay out of your own mind. Don't think that you're the only one going through these issues. Every other player goes through the same thing. Some guys shoot a little bit better on some days than other guys. That's just part of golf. But for the most part, you're only going to kick yourself in the butt if you keep mentally kicking yourself and not getting up off the ground. So that's basically all I have to say. Thanks so much for tuning in, kids. I'll see you in the second half, which is 1 week from now. Thanks so much for tuning in, my amigos. I am 7 over. It looks really bad. Believe me, it's going to get a lot better in the following 2 rounds and at the end of this round. Oh yeah, that's it.